Hey everyone, Anthony here from Rancor TV, and I am excited to bring you an actual kind of an unboxing product review-ish type of a thing. So, I have heard about and been looking at the Steam Deck for quite a while. Recently, I saw that they were now available on Steam to order, so I went ahead, pulled the trigger, and got it in. And this is going to be my unboxing initial kind of feeling, and then definitely down the line expect at least a few more videos as I go through. I do some gaming on it, on what I do and don't like, and that other kind of stuff. But right now we're just going to kind of do initial impressions and all of that other good stuff. So let's go ahead, and you can see it here behind me. We will jump down to the bench and get my big dome out of the way, and let's open this bad boy up. So this is just the box. I just slit the tape, and this is my first time opening it here. So we've got a little bit of diagram, pretty cool, I guess. And this is the meat and potatoes. I actually also ordered the Steam Dock, so we'll see how that compares. Apparently, there's some other ones out there that people like, but we will do our own testing and reviewing. I am definitely interested in the docking aspect of this, as I am a very comfortable working in the Linux operating system or in a Linux type environment, and so I'm excited to see what that has to offer and just kind of the capabilities that docking this thing up will have. So here, of course, we have the Steam Deck. I got the 512 gigabyte version. I'm guessing this is our power box. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the accessories first. We'll cut that open and just take a quick peek inside. So here we can see we get a pretty standard just USB-C cable, and let's see here, what is this? It's a 20 volts at 2.25 amps, so it's a fast charger. I don't think anything like super crazy special, again USB-C, but that is nice that they include that, for sure. And now the main event itself, though. We will open that up. I'm pretty excited. I haven't bought a little device like this for myself for quite a while, so I'm interested to see. I have a pretty nice Alienware gaming laptop that I use for gaming most of the time, but this is going to be nice. It will kind of untether me from the desk, allow me to. I'm excited to do remote play, see how that works, and some of that other stuff. So they have like a little safety tag here. Grab some scissors. So I can stream from my PC and play on this. You can play just on this. I want to try it all and probably just see how it goes. So before we even open it, case feels like a pretty decent case, and I don't want to say it's heavier than I expected. I've watched a few of these review videos already, and people have indicated that it is. It does have some weight to it, and I can definitely feel that. Certainly not as heavy as like a laptop or anything like that, but it's definitely heavier than like a Nintendo Switch. So, all right, here we go. Um, I just got it from FedEx. You can see the screen is a little bit foggy, just from being outside in the cold, and now it's in the warm. But wow, what a nice looking rig. So we got a little pull tab here. I've definitely been waiting. All right. So, wow, in the hand, they did a good job. It is actually like I wasn't sure. I've never been into like the handheld, like even the Nintendo Switch. I much prefer to like dock that up and put it on the TV and then just play with the controller. This is, in my opinion, probably the most comfortable handheld device I've ever held in my hand. And I don't do a lot of console, or I don't do a lot of like gaming anymore, especially not on a device like this. Like I said, the Nintendo Switch, I've done that. Obviously, a lot of the older Game Boys, Sega, PSP. I don't know. There's a lot of newer handhelds out there, and I haven't really been into them. But what enticed me about this was just the fact that it's Steam. I have a pretty big Steam library. Anyways, to get back to the grip of this thing, guys, like even the weight doesn't seem too bad. Like when I'm holding it, it's spread out over two hands. Like 100%, I could see myself laying in bed or just sitting on the couch. And even though my laptop is, you know, just a couple feet away, like I could see myself actually spending time on this. So that's my initial impression. Let's do like build quality. This is kind of a drawback. We'll have to see how it holds up over time, and I do think that I am going to get a wrap to put on this. Um, Eventually, I haven't exactly decided what I want to do there, but I probably will get a wrap. But the plastic, it doesn't seem to have any flex, which is nice. But and the plastic has a good texture to it, but the only way I can describe it is it does feel a little bit cheap. I don't know. I don't know how to, like, I'm sure it's a good quality plastic and stuff like that, but it has a little bit of a it just gives the vibe of a cheap plastic. You know, I don't know. That's just my initial. It feels real sturdy though, so I'm kind of like conflicted there. It's kind of it's kind of giving me some weird vibes, with like conflicting feelings. So buttons. We'll check our buttons here. So obviously your triggers. I'm not really a dual trigger. I'd probably um your L2 and your R2, they actually feel really good. I don't know. The next ones up are a little bit awkward for me personally, but they have a nice clicky feel. You can definitely, like, you know when you're depressing them, all that other stuff. Your joysticks, they have a click down that feels good. These buttons aren't too bad. It feels at least standard with like an Xbox controller or something. Nice feedback. These top ones here are a little bit mushy, but I don't think that these look like they're just like system buttons, so I don't know how much that those will get used. Obviously, we've got our dual trackpad down here. The trackpad textures feel nice. These do push down. I'm not sure exactly what that means or what that does, but those are kind of nice. Um, these bottom ones here, which are like a main menu button, and I think this brings up like your performance menu if the videos that I watched are correct. And they feel okay. Same thing with this little arrow pad. It's serviceable. So that's what I'll say. Of course, we've got our volume buttons and stuff on top. USB-C port, 3.5 audio jack, power button. We won't fire it up quite yet. On the back, these are I like these ones a lot. Your paddles, or whatever they call these. I don't know, whatever the lingo is. I'm a mouse keyboard player usually, so these are very nice. We'll have to see how much if I can actually train myself to use them. But I'm super excited about the configurability of the controls on this. All right, as you guys can see, this is definitely very raw. This is just a very raw take on this device. This is not scripted. This is literally the first time I've held this device in my hand. So one USB-C port, and I guess I knew that coming in. So we've got our SD card port down here. We'll see. I probably will end up putting a 1 terabyte SD card in there. And if I really like this device, if I like it as much as I hope, and I do end up using it frequently, then I will probably upgrade the NVMe in this to a 1 terabyte. It's a little expensive, but definitely doable. But one complaint, or I don't know, maybe like just a criticism, like if there's ever a Steam Deck 2.0 or something like that, or a Steam Deck 2, whatever, it kind of would be nice, I think, to have another, even if it's just for charging and not data, to have another USB-C kind of in a more traditional spot, like right here in the middle on the bottom. I feel like that would have been a nice touch. Because, you know, sometimes having something hanging out the top, I mean, I get why they need one on top, because if you stick it in a dock or whatever, the little thing comes around, the tether comes around and clips up there. And I could see how you also wouldn't want to, like an iPhone, you wouldn't maybe want to have a dock where it has to sit into the USB thing, because I think that can lead to a lot of problems if people are tearing it off wrong. I think that's one of the big things with the Nintendo Switch, is that with the docking and undocking and stuff, you can wear out that port on the bottom. But overall, guys, I'm just like, I'm really excited. So like I said, you'll definitely see several of these videos. This has just been 10 minutes of me just kind of looking at this, feeling it. Um, I did go for the 512 gig version. I'm 100% capable and excited to open this thing up and tear into it and upgrade the hard drive. But that matte screen, how they said this one had just a little bit of a different gloss, and you can kind of see that when I put it up on my studio light there. You can see how it like diffuses that. So hopefully it takes care of some of the glare. There you can see my camera. And my isopropyl alcohol that I use for cleaning computer parts and stuff like that. But all right, before we end the video, we will turn it on and we'll just see. I'm guessing that it comes with some charge. Maybe I need to hold it. I got a defective unit or something. Maybe they ship them with no charge, or maybe I need to read that little sheet again. All right, let's just we'll set this right here real quick, and we'll just plug it in. I really want to see this thing boot up. I'm gonna be super sad if I got a defective unit, guys. Oh, I mean, I haven't been waiting that long compared to like some people who pre-ordered who had to wait like literal like months. I knew I wasn't gonna be a pre-orderer, but when I saw that they were in stock, I was like, Christmas time is coming around. Maybe I'll treat myself a little early. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and plug that in. Okay, so the charging light turned on. I don't know if you guys caught that. Oh, it made a noise. Is that like a charging noise, like an I'm charging? Okay, so you can see that little light in there in the shadow of my hand. Went away. Oh, it's turning on. Something happened. Maybe it just needed a little bit of juice. And I don't want to shake the overhead camera too bad, but just get in a little bit closer here. All right, booting up. I was kind of hoping that 5. Right, let's get the. Actually, one more thing about the case. All right, inside. I mean, this is a good case. It's from everything that I've heard. It's definitely serviceable. I'd totally feel comfortable throwing it into a backpack. You guys have heard all about this. It looks like there's a little bag for your charger, and then there's a little spot underneath for the charger. But that's not what we're here for today. So we'll set the case aside. It's a nice case, but really what we want is the device here. So let's just go through the setup menu. I might not be able to go all the way through because my Steam password is ridiculous and I have to have it in a password safe, but I was tired of getting warned that someone hacked my account. All right, we are in Pacific time. Well, you can't really see the whites, but you can see Does the touchscreen work too? Oh, it does. I want to go back though. B? Okay. So we're Pacific time. Let's do our 5.0. No, you guys don't get to see. All right, I'm going to try the touch screen here. Okay. Connecting to the Wi-Fi. It'd be nice to have that dock so that you can get the... I wonder why it wouldn't turn on. It says that the battery is charged halfway. That's really weird. Okay, so connection successful. We're installing some stuff. The screen, so it's only what did they say? It's like a 1200 by 800 or something like that. Surprisingly, especially for the size, it seems crisp. It seems sharp. You're always worried because everyone's like, oh, well, 1080 or 2K or 4K or whatever they have on like cell phones and stuff these days. And again, guys, I think this is gonna be a totally, totally fine gaming experience. I mean, especially for what it is. I'm excited for my next big road trip to just kind of chill out and do some actual gaming on the road. Try to get through some of that. And I know everyone mentions this, but it's so true. All the games that I would never take the time to play on my PC, become viable on something like this. I would love to go through and I don't know if they're supported or not, but go through and play all the BioShocks again. Those are great. Or even some of the older Fallouts. The Witcher 3 I've heard it's playable on this. I'm guilty. I haven't played The Witcher yet, and which is a huge drawback because I'm a big RPG fan. So I'm going to let this sit here. I'll fast forward through the updates and then we'll get into the OS once it actually boots up and everything's going. All right. In hindsight, I realized maybe I should have tried to screen capture the deck, but then I realized I don't have an HDMI port on this thing anyway. So, we are back in. Okay, this is the Steam button. Quick access button. Obviously, we've got the power button, volume, micro SD card slot. I don't have an SD card I want to put in this thing yet. Have fun. All right, so I have been playing Valheim a lot lately. Unfortunately, I don't think that Siege is playable on here. So these are my recent games. Okay, so that one, what about, is there like a mouse? Okay, so I can use either. Okay, so what if I do entire library? Okay, so Ark, man, Ark is a huge game. It would take up like almost the entire hard drive, I'll bet. Age of Empires, that's cool. Chernobylite, Dead Space. So does it? It must prioritize. Oh, great on deck. So these are all the games that are great on my deck. No Man's Sky, that should be a fun one. Witcher 3, I definitely want to do that. All games. Anno doesn't look like it likes that. So, dude, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I love that game. I know you guys probably can't see super good. Let's. Oh, okay. So that's like a little menu button there. Okay, let's go back to the home here. Or settings. It's given us a. I don't know if you guys can see. Focus. And we have like a little. It's really hard. Oh, there we go. So it's giving us a little exclamation point on settings. So let's see what that is about. So system. Oh, we have some updates. Stable. I think I'll probably try stable for a while. I'm okay with being like a beta tester for a lot of stuff, but I just want to see the experience as they expect it for us. SD card. Oh, host name. Steam Deck is fine. I don't want to mess with too many of these things. I do like this though. Yeah, I like to see the percentage up there for sure. And let's plug this back in actually. One of the things that I wonder is if can you like do Discord on this? Like if you wanted to chat with friends and stuff, or would you have to do that via so we can hook a controller up to this. That's nice, I guess, if it was docked. I do have an Xbox controller. Okay. So I'll do the update here in just a minute. I wanted to see. Okay, so here's the brightness. So let's go like as low as it'll go. Okay. To like it's bright, and then like what I might actually use it at here. Come on. We got our airplane mode, some other stuff down here. Yeah, stuff I'll have to dink with later. Okay, so performance overlay, that's cool. So, oh, the last thing I wanted to try. What was it? Okay, I want to go, I think it's here. Maybe not. I wanted to go into, I thought that you were supposed to be able to do it here. Maybe it's in the settings? I wanted to go to desktop mode. But it doesn't look like there's an option there. I'll have to do some research. I really don't know what I'm doing here, guys. Oh, remote play, that's going to be awesome. Is it on this side where we go to desktop mode? No, it can't be. Oh, is it? Nope, not tied to a button. What about like our power set? Oh. Now nothing's working. Oh no, did I break it? There we go. Oh, switch to desktop. All right, we're switching, and then I'll end. I promise. This has been a really long video. Okay, updating Steam. Oh wow. Okay. That is very responsive. I actually like that a lot. And it gives you like tiny little. Oh, probably because Steam is updating. Can we do it with the mouse? No. Okay, the touchscreen still works. So it looks like you have to have Steam running. Oh, wow, guys. So there's not any way you'd be able to know this. I mean, you can. I'm sure you can't hear it. Yeah, there's no way you can hear it. There's a little bit of a sound and there's a slight bit of haptic feedback that gives the, like you can see with the mouse, it has like momentum, and it's like it's got these little ticks. Here, I'm gonna try to. I don't even think that you'd be able to hear that. My microphone, I don't have it that sensitive, but that is really cool. We can see our little menu along the bottom. That's pretty neat. What is it? Do we have tap? How do we click here? Oh, there we go. Oh no, that's like a right click. Oh, there we go. Okay. So does the different, or does it all tap the same? Okay, it all taps the same. So this is our, okay. So that's our tap for that. Normal little applications. What's the scroll? Is there a scroll? No, no scroll. That's interesting. So do you have to like actually, I feel like that can't be right. I feel like I'm probably doing something wrong. Anyway, well, we're going to go ahead and end this one here, guys. As you can see, let's go back to the face cam here. There is going to be an absolute ton to unpack about this device, but overall, my initial impressions on this, I mean, it seems sturdy. You know, I had that little bit of complaint about the plastic feeling a little bit cheap, but it actually doesn't act like cheap plastic, so that could just be me. I'm really excited to dive down into this device. I think it's awesome. It's great. You know, I don't have a final opinion yet, but I can say that I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited too and you like this one. If you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up button for me like I know you can. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when my next great video comes out. In the meantime, keep playing and stay happy.